Whoa, trainers. Happy Pokemon Day. Did you see that Pokemon Presents? So much cool stuff.
I know, right?
Like, seriously, we got to break this down. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, let's go. I'm ready. Where do we even start?
Well, I mean, obviously, we got to start with that huge reveal. Pokemon Legends Z. A new Pokemon Legends.
A new Pokemon Legends game, and not just any Legends game. This time we're going to the future. To Lumiose City.
Yeah, like futuristic Lumiose City. Remember Lumiose City from Pokemon X and Y? Yeah. Get ready for skyscrapers, neon lights, rooftop gardens, even like underground tunnels.
It's like cyberpunk Lumiose City, and it ties right into the story. The story is all about AZ and his Eternal Flower Floette.
Wait, are you serious? We're finally going to learn more about AZ.
Yeah.
He was like such a mystery in X and Y. I can't wait to see what they do with him.
And you know, AZ is connected to Mega-Evolution, right?
Yeah.
Well, Mega-Evolution is back in a big way in ZA. Like, not just to power up your Pokemon, but some Mega-Evolutions can actually change the battlefield.
Wait, what? Mega Evolution changing the terrain.
Oh, hold on.
That changes everything. Like Mega Garchomp kicking up a sandstorm, or Mega Greninja making the ground all slippery talk about strategy.
Exactly. And we're going to have to totally rethink how we battle, because did you see the combat? Like, it's real time.
Yeah, it takes what we loved about Legends, Arceus, and makes it like 10 times more intense. You're not just throwing Pokeballs, you're dodging attacks, you're positioning your Pokemon. You got to time your moves carefully. Now they have cooldowns.
Yeah, it's like a fighting game, but mixed with classic Pokemon strategy. Oh, and there's these new synergy moves where certain Pokemon can combine powers for like a super combo attack. Imagine like Mega Lucario and Mega Gardevoir teaming up for a Psychic Blast.
Whoa. That's amazing teamwork. Oh, and speaking of teams, get this. The starter Pokemon are Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile.
Yeah.
Starters from 3 different generations.
It's a starter trio that goes across regions. I'm so curious to see how they tie that into the story, and their Mega Evolutions, too.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine Mega Totodile?
Yeah.
A giant water-powered Totodile with huge jaws. I'm already trying to draw it. Plus, they said the game looks amazing because they're using Unreal Engine 5. Imagine those neon lights reflecting off the skyscrapers.
60 frames per second. This game's going to look and play so smoothly. They're really pushing the limits of what a Pokemon game can be.
And there's even more. They announced a brand new Pokemon Champions game that's all about competitive battling.
Yeah, and it's coming to Switch and mobile, so you can battle anytime, anywhere. Like, imagine battling on your phone during recess.
That is so cool. And don't forget about Pokemon Unite. They're adding Suicune, Alolan Raichu, and Alchemy.
Oh, yeah.
You can even get Suicune for free right now if you use the code POKEDAY25, so go do that.
Yeah, what are you waiting for?
And for all the Pokemon animation fans out there, there's more episodes of Pokemon Concierge coming to Netflix. And if you haven't seen it, you can watch the first 4 episodes for free on YouTube right now.
Yeah, super cute. Whew. Okay, that was a lot. Futuristic Lumiose City Mega Evolution, a brand new battling game, and more. There's something here for every Pokemon fan.
Yeah, for sure. And that's just scratching the surface. There's so much more to talk about, especially about Pokemon Legends. ZA.
I know, right? In the next part of our deep dive, we're going to explore those crazy wild zones and uncover even more secrets about ZA. Don't miss it. All right, trainers, welcome back. Are you ready to go even deeper into Pokemon Legends? ZA.
Oh yeah, last time we were freaking out about futuristic Lumiose City Mega Evolution coming back and those awesome new battles.
I know, right?
Like those synergy moves. I can't stop thinking about what kind of crazy combos we'll be able to pull off.
Right.
But what I really want to know about are those wild zones they keep talking about.
Yeah.
They sound huge and like nothing we've ever seen in a Pokemon game.
Yeah. They're definitely not your typical routes. Like, these are big open areas with all kinds of different environments and tons of cool Pokemon.
Imagine like a vertical forest growing on the sides of skyscrapers or flying through the sky on a Starlinkter to get to floating islands.
Wait, hold on. Did you say floating islands?
Yes.
Tell me more about that. And how are we even going to get around this giant, futuristic Lumiose City? It sounds like we'll need more than just running shoes.
Well, they've said that ZA will have some new ways to get around, including a grappling hook, so you can quickly climb up buildings and stuff.
What?
Like Spider-Man, but with Pokemon.
A grappling hook. That is so cool. But how do we get to those floating islands? Do we need like a special item or something?
Your Pokemon will help you get there. Remember how we were talking about certain Pokemon being able to help you travel? Well, it sounds like Pokemon that can fly like Staraptor will be super important for reaching those high up areas.
So we can actually fly around Lumiose City on a Staraptor. This is insane. I want to explore every single part of this place. Okay, but there are 5 different wild zones, right?
Yes.
What are the others like?
Okay, so besides the Skyreach platforms, there's Prism Plaza, which is like the main part of Lumiose City. It's a busy downtown area with electric and steel type Pokemon hanging out among the buildings.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I bet there will be some crazy light shows with all those electric types around. What else is there?
There's Vertcore Forest, which is a huge vertical jungle that's growing on the skyscrapers. It's full of grass and flying types.
Oh,
Imagine all the cool battles you can have in a place like that.
I know, right? I'm already picturing a Skeptile using Leaf Blade while jumping from branch to branch. Okay, what about those underground places you mentioned before?
Oh yeah, Lumiose Underground. It's a network of tunnels and abandoned construction sites under the city. It's perfect if you like things a little darker and creepier.
Ooh, spooky. That sounds like where all the ghost and dark types would be. It's the perfect place to test my courage and see how strong my Pokemon are. What's the last wild zone?
The last one is Azure Coastline. And they're making it sound really pretty, like imagine sparkling water and rebuilt docks and a place to chill out away from the busy city.
Ooh, that sounds so relaxing. It'll be the perfect place to train my water-type Pokemon. I wonder if we can swim there too. This is all so cool. But I keep thinking about the story. You know, we know AZ and Mega Evolution are a big part of it, but what other secrets do you think Lumiose City is hiding?
Well, they said that Lumiose City is being rebuilt, right?
Yeah.
What if we, as players, get to help with the reconstruction?
You mean like we can actually help rebuild the city?
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Ugh.
What if like completing certain tasks unlocks new areas to explore or reveal secrets?
Exactly. It would be such a cool way to connect the story with exploring and the gameplay. Imagine clearing out an old construction site and finding a secret underground passage that leads to a hidden area with rare Pokemon.
Or what if helping to build a new park attracts a certain type of Pokemon to come live there? There are so many possibilities. And don't forget about those new Mega Evolutions. I can't wait to see what Mega Chikorita Tepig and Totodile look like.
Oh, I know, right? They're keeping them a secret, but I bet they're going to be awesome. I mean, they've already shown us some really cool new Mega Evolutions with special abilities that can change the whole battlefield.
Yeah, like Mega Garchomp making a sandstorm.
Mm.
And some Mega Evolutions are going to be connected to the story too.
Yeah, that's right. Which makes me think, could there be a link between AZ, the new Mega Evolutions, and the reason why Lumiose City is being rebuilt? Like, there's got to be something bigger going on here.
This is getting intense. My head is spinning with all these theories. I can't wait to find out all the mysteries of ZA.
Me neither. But hold on, we haven't even talked about one of the biggest things about ZA yet, the day and night cycle and the dynamic weather.
Oh yeah, they mentioned that in the Pokemon Presents, but they didn't really explain it. What's so special about the day and night cycle in ZA?
Well, it sounds like what time of day it is, and the weather will actually affect which Pokemon show up in the wild zones and how they act.
So like if we're looking for a certain Pokemon, we might have to wait until a specific time or for the weather to change. That's a cool challenge.
It makes exploring and catching Pokemon even more interesting. Like, imagine trying to find a rare electric-type Pokemon, but it only shows up during thunderstorms?
Ooh, or what if some Pokemon are more aggressive at night? We'll have to be extra careful, depending on the time of day.
Totally. It seems like the developers really thought about how to make the world of ZA feel alive and exciting.
This is going to be the coolest Pokemon experience ever. I can't wait to see how it all comes together.
Me neither. But, hey, we can't forget about those other awesome announcements from Pokemon Presents. We still got to talk about that new Pokemon Champions game and all the updates coming to Pokemon Unite.
You're right. There's still so much to talk about. But for now, let's take a break and let everyone catch their breath after hearing all this awesome stuff about Pokemon Legends ZA.
Yeah, stay tuned, trainers, because we'll be right back with more Pokemon goodness.
Okay, trainers, welcome back. We were just talking about everything we know so far about Pokemon Legends. ZA,
Right?
that game is going to be insane.
It is, but we can't forget about those other announcements from Pokemon Presents. There's still so much to cover, like the new Pokemon Champions game.
Oh yeah, the competitive battling game everyone's hyped about. What were the details again? I know it's on Switch and mobile, right?
Yep. Pokemon Champions is made for competitive battling, and you can play it on both Nintendo Switch and mobile. Imagine battling like a top player on your phone while you're waiting for the bus.
That's so wild.
It's
So we can
wild.
battle anyone, anywhere, no matter what they're playing on.
That's what it sounds like. They're really focused on making it easy for everyone to play together no matter what device they have.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole new level of competitive battling.
I wonder what the battles will be like. Will it be the classic 6v6, or will they do something different?
They haven't said everything yet, but they did mention a ranking system that rewards you for making smart teams and playing well.
Ooh, a ranking system. That's going to make things even more challenging. I can't wait to climb the ranks and become a champion. What about the Pokemon themselves? Will they all be in Pokemon Champions or just some of them?
Good question. We don't know the whole roster yet, but from what we saw in the trailer, it looks like there will be a lot of Pokemon to choose from, including some favorites and maybe even some brand new ones.
Oh, wow. Speaking of new Pokemon, what about Mega Evolution? Will that be in Pokemon Champions?
That's another thing we don't know yet. Imagine if they do add Mega Evolution, though. It could totally change how competitive battles work in Pokemon Champions, like Mega Kangaskhan destroying everyone or Mega Rayquaza ruling the sky.
Whoa. That would be crazy. I'm already getting hyped just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not forget about Pokemon Unite. They showed us some awesome new playable characters.
Totally. Suicune, Alolan Raichu, and Alchemy are all joining the game.
Awesome.
And don't forget, you can get Suicune for free right now. Just use the code POKEDAY25.
Suicune in Unite. I'm so excited. What kind of moves do you think it will have? I bet it'll be a strong defender or supporter.
I think it'll be more of an all-rounder with a good mix of attack and defense. And don't forget about Alolan Raichu. It's psychic type and has that unique Z move, so it could be really powerful.
And Alchemy. Maybe a fairy-type supporter. I can already see it making delicious desserts that heal its teammates.
Those are some good guesses. We'll have to wait and see how they add these new characters and what they'll do to the game.
I can't wait for all these new games and updates. It feels like the Pokemon world is always growing and changing.
It really is. From Pokemon Legends, ZA with its totally new way to play to the competitive battles in Pokemon Champions and all the new Pokemon in Unite, there's something for every Pokemon fan.
And we can't forget about the Pokemon cartoons. More Pokemon Concierge is coming to Netflix. I love that show.
Yeah.
It's so cute and heartwarming.
It just shows how the Pokemon world can tell stories for everyone.
Okay, trainers, that's it for our Pokemon Day Deep Dive. We talked about a lot today, from futuristic cities and mega evolution to battling in cute Pokemon adventures.
It was an awesome Pokemon presence, and we had so much fun breaking it all down for you.
What were your favorite announcements, trainers? What are you most excited for? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear from you.
And until next time, trainers, keep exploring, keep battling, and keep catching them all.